Okay, we're back. It's Sunday, September, what is it?
18th?
September 18th?
Is that right?
No, I think it's the 19th, actually.
Yeah.
I think it was 18th last night.
It was a long night.
I've been waiting a long time for this one because this is the very first time we're going to do Taxi Talk. And I'll be honest, I don't quite know what that means yet, but we're going to have a good time.
Absolutely.
Aaron in the cockpit.
That's right.
And he's excited, I can tell. I'm excited. We got our ginger beer for flight service sitting next to us. He's been asking, where's the ginger beer? Where's the ginger beer? It's like, you got to get, well, at least on the tarmac.
I'm a ginger that wants some ginger beer.
Because, no, you're a ginger who has something that ails you.
Uh-huh.
Right?
It's true.
There we go.
You have a soundboard. That's fantastic.
It's really not well built out yet. But,
well built out enough. With just a little bit of creativity, you were able to guide a joke right into
that wasn't planned,
your
by the
creative
way.
hands.
That wasn't planned.
Oh, no,
It just came, you know?
Yeah, that's how these things are.
But Sundays are almost my favorite day to stream because they're chill, they're relaxed. You know, you've come back from church and you're just like hanging out in your pod or your cockpit, as the case may be. And you just take
that's what most people are doing on a Sunday after church, the way I see it, right?
That's what most people should be doing.
They're just in their cockpit, you know. Church was nice, now I'm in the pod.
What do you... Honestly, that's what people should be doing. If people had any understanding...
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying... That is the way it should be. I'm just not sure that everybody's there yet.
The world hasn't caught up yet, but it won't take long.
No,
it won't take long.
No, it won't.
So here's what we're going to do, Aaron. Taxi Talk is the idea I had. First of all, let me give you an understanding of why I do these streams anyways, and this is one of the reasons why I brought you on, because I know Aaron has a stream. By the way, I'll let you give you a quick plug to your channel.
Oh, yeah. Nitwick Radio. NTWIC. We talk music. It's up for debate whether we talk music, but allegedly we're a music podcast.
I finally started to tune in at work, you know, and this is kind of entertaining. I'm just going to see where this goes. I don't know how much of it's improv. But it just always lands down some interesting avenue of conversation.
It is improv. I mean, well, if that's what you call it, it's a semi-formal conversation that we allow to go certain directions for certain amounts of time, and then you go, okay, nobody wants to listen to this, and then we move on.
But they do. There I am. I'm at work and I'm going, I can either listen to nothing or I can listen to Nitwick.
Yep.
So I pop Nitwick on and hear some really strongly opinionated people at times talk about music, and it's fantastic.
Yep. Strongly opinionated. Leave all of your hot takes for something like music. That's a safe way to live life.
It is.
Have the hottest takes possible, but make sure it's all about music.
I like it because, I mean, if you're gonna get your feelings hurt about your taste in music, then I mean, look at what we're doing right now. I mean, this may as well be a Yanni concert.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, and the reason why I did this is, like, I kind of pulled up music to say what's the most stream safe music so I don't get my copyright strikes. But I'm finding that more and more artists are really jumping on board with, hey, you put it on YouTube, they'll run it through their little system, their little AI system, and it'll say, hey, we found a copyright, but the artist is, you know, we're gonna run ads, pay the artist royalties, and everybody's happy at the end of the day.
And the best case too is, you know, find somebody who doesn't have that many listeners.
Right.
Because then they get something, you know.
Right.
You know, they did it just because you have to do things just because you love it at this point.
I think so.
Because I don't know, I creatively anyway. There's a lot of opportunity to make stuff, but with that, there's a lot of people making stuff. So, as long as you love doing it, you know, just do it.
Well, that's the reason why I was able to justify a 3-hour and 45-minute flight with Justin the other night, thinking like. He was laughing. Justin's kind of like what would you call it? I mean, he's a pretty tame guy, right? He just kind of chill, kind of goes with the flow.
Yeah.
And he's just excited about everything. Justin's like excited about life. And if you have something to show him, Justin's just like, yeah. And he's always just positive. So he came in, he was ready to go. He jumped right in. He just fell right into the role. Not that there wasn't any role for him to fall into, but he's like, this is the vibe. This is cool. And I have, after spending 3 hours and 45 minutes, not all of which was sitting in this cockpit, by the way, but the stream was rolling. You'll have to.
No, I'll give that.
Yeah, I won't even spoil it.
All I know is that I was going to watch a movie with him that night, and he couldn't show He just, and he, by the way, he was also going to pick up some McDonald's, you know.
Oh,
and then all of a sudden we get a message, and it's just like, actually, guys, this is going longer than expected. You can watch the movie without me, and don't plan on McDonald's.
That is the funniest thing I've ever seen, because I did see him a few times over there, right where you're sitting, checking his watch. I was like, okay, is he getting bored?
No.
That is the he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me he had any
shouldn't
other
have. I mean, he
obligations.
shouldn't have. He was in a far better place than watching a movie.
He was where he needed to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he'll stand by that, right?
Oh yeah.
So I'm not going to give you any hint. You may be, Aaron, the one and only person that goes and watches that entire stream, and you can do it. You know how it works in the background, just kind of checking in, paying attention. But I will give you this: if you watch that whole stream, there is a reward that is offered. For the dedicated.
All right.
And
I think I understand what that means.
Okay, that's all you need to say.
I think I understand that completely.
That's all I need. And you are one of the ones on this planet Earth that could very well redeem that reward.
I also understand that.
Okay. Well, we're glad to be here. What we're going to do is we're going to do a taxi talk. So most of these episodes revolve around flight. And not to say that we won't get off the ground, because we will. But the point of this is we're going to chill on a Sunday, and we're going to talk about important things while taxiing around some type of worldwide airport or location that I'm going to let Aaron choose. So I think without further ado, we're going to hop in and we're going to go select a location for us. Now, Aaron,
okay,
the world is your oyster.
All right.
Okay.
I know where I want to go, actually.
Okay, don't say it yet, because here's the rules. We are going to put this on. First of all, I'm going to before we get there, let's let you choose your plane. Any plane, and I'll be honest, I do not know how to fly all these planes. So
we want to fly clearly. I would say if I were to scroll up, I would say all right, go down.
Okay.
I think I saw it.
Okay.
I think I saw it. I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay.
I'll tell you when to stop. All right, stop.
Okay.
We want to fly a Textron Aviation. That's that guy with the little no.
Oh.
Over to the side with the
pontoons.
Yeah, pontoons.
I like the way you think. I like the way you think.
Pontoons. Pontoons are the coolest thing that a plane could possibly be equipped with.
You wouldn't even be here unless you thought there was at least a slight possibility you'd be floating on pontoons by the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, come on, pontoons.
They're just the word pontoon.
I mean, well, look
right?
at it. Look at that thing.
What you're going to realize that you made probably one of the best decisions, honestly, because now you've opened up the world, right?
Yeah.
We can taxi not only on the ground, but we can just do our little taxi talk on a lake. And that sounds exciting to me.
No,
honestly.
that
sounds really exciting. Now, I'm going to also give you the option to choose real-time, real-world weather as we stand with no other flexibility, or we can choose the weather, the time of day that you want.
Oh, real time.
Okay, real time.
Real time. Well, actually, where we're going, we're not going to want real time.
Okay, because you want to go somewhere and you want it to be daytime.
Yep.
So if we do that, then what we're going to have to do is we're just going to have to go to this setting.
I mean, real time is cool, though.
It is. We can do real weather. Like, we can keep the weather real and the date real, right?
Okay, let's do
20th.
that.
The only thing we'll tweak is the time of day.
Yeah, that's fair.
The question is what time of day do you want? Do you want morning time? Wee hours of the morning?
So what I'm trying to say is that's relative to where I want to go.
I know. I'm just saying where you want to go. What do you want it to look like?
I got you. Let's go. Yeah, let's go for a sunrise.
Sunrise. I like that. A beautiful Sunday morning talk. Now, I'm going to come back to this because once we choose our location, I might have to set that again. That's fine. I'm already getting into the mood. Okay, Aaron, let's just.
Nope.
Without further ado.
I think you're wrong. You were gonna say you have a feeling you know where I'm going, but I don't think you know.
I don't think I do because you think that I think that we were gonna go to Korea, right?
Yeah, that's what I think,
and that's not where we're going.
No, it's not.
Okay, where are we going?
I would like to. I don't even know what's there, right? But New Zealand.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful New Zealand. My goodness, way down here, New Zealand. There she is. Now, do you want to go out in the countryside? Do you want to go to one of the cities?
So,
do you want to go on a lake?
I want
on a fjord?
to go.
You want to go on one of the fjords?
Well, go to the North Island. You're in the South Island here, eh?
All right. Is this where CJ is?
Yeah.
Okay, I like this.
This is where my boy is.
Why don't we? Oh, you know what? I didn't start on Discord. You think we ought to?
You might want to.
Maybe we could get
Well, you might. You. It's always possible. It's actually quite true. But I don't know what time it is. It's probably like. What time is it there?
I don't know.
Does it not tell you in this?
You're the co-pilot.
I thought this game. Oh yeah.
You want to find out for us?
I do.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that. Okay.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring open our trusty web browser.
Wow! Check this out.
Wait a minute. Though. Wait a minute. Let me
This is all making sense now.
It's all making sense. Right?
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. But what's not coming together is I got to get this window up top. This is just my. Here, I'm gonna have to minimize this for just a second, and I'm gonna have to minimize that. There we go. Let's get you new. There you go. You're all ready to go. Oh, I just got a text message out of Messenger. Mark Steiner sent a photo. Do you think we ought to look at it?
Yeah. At 8:01 a.m. on a Monday morning, he's just going to work.
Yeah, but couldn't he?
I'll send him a message.
He'd have access to Discord.
I'll send him a dang message.
And while you're doing that, I'll just get us going on Discord. How's that?
That sounds perfect.
So while we're doing that, folks, all of our beautiful listeners out there, we know there's many of you. Oh, by the way, let's just find out if we have any listeners right now.
You always might.
Oh, yeah, you can't see it on this screen because there's just too much going on. Over here, we're going to have our YouTube feed. Over here, we're going to have
whether there's anybody listening or not.
Doesn't matter.
I'm talking to the masses.
You are talking to the masses.
Frankly, I'm talking to the masses.
I agree. You don't have to ask me twice. Okay. So 801. Let me pop open Discord. Let's just. Usually, I start our Discord stream here sooner and later. I'm going to do it on the Zoo because he doesn't have access to HeadTrip's Discord. So let's just go down here to the Flight Simulator channel.
Flight Simulator,
I think that would make sense.
Yeah.
So many channels in the Zoo and so little time, right?
So little time. There it is. There it is. Flight
right
Sim.
there. So let's go share our screen. Let's go share our full screen projector. And 60. Wow. This must be the contributions of amazing people in the Zoo, getting us up to a 60.
You know who it'd be.
I know who it'd be.
You know who it'd be. It'd be our ZBO, our fearless leader.
That's right. And I've made a
brother of mine.
Yes.
The one and only Jake.
The one and only Jake. We're going to get him in the cockpit soon.
He's the leader that the people don't deserve, and I am his zoo ambassador.
I don't deserve either one of you.
I'm his zoo ambassador.
You're. You know where I'm going to go next with that, and I can't do it.
I know exactly where.
But I will say this.
Disco Cowboy.
Jeffrey went there yesterday.
Wow.
And I was like, he's like, because who's going to watch this? I was like, I don't know, only the whole world probably, but hopefully not your mother.
Yeah, yep. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to speak. You got to speak to the masses, though.
Well, when you're live streaming.
If the masses need it, it must be given.
I agree. Okay, you reach out. I think we're pretty much where we need to be.
Yeah, I dropped him a message, but there's a good chance he's at work.
Fair enough. So where does he live?
He is, I believe, in Hamilton area.
Where the heck is? Oh, right there.
Right there, yeah.
Should we find a lake in Hamilton? I mean, it's up to you.
We can go anywhere.
Well, you got pontoons, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Here's what we ought to do.
Well, allegedly.
Let's start in Hamilton and let's.
Oh no! Whoa! I need a Google search actually. Let's go and freaking fly in the Oh man, the Hobbit holes. What's that place called?
I don't know.
It's called the Shire.
You're
yeah.
Do your job.
Okay, all right. Get me a web page because Peter Jackson's sets are still existent.
Here we go. Yeah, there you go. You got it from here. I'll have to do your mouse work.
Do I have it from here?
Until we have a dual mouse. Now I realize I need a dual mouse. It's always one more piece of hardware for this little rig. Now, I can't tell you. I mean, the Shire's going to be small, right? So I don't think that we're going to be flying through.
Oh, come on. We're going to the Shire.
Let's do it.
We're going to. It is in. There you go.
It's Hamilton.
Waikato.
Hamilton, Waikato. All right. Well,
just south of Auckland.
Wait, I thought it was Hamilton. Didn't you say Hamilton?
Yeah, but yes. But so it said Hamilton, Waikato.
Okay.
Sorry for those listening with my pronunciation there.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's probably the Shire.
Well, Okay. All right.
We're going to the Shire.
All right. Let's start an airport though first. So let's find an airport here. Let's find an airport. Just keep your eye open for one. They won't be hard. It's beautiful, beautiful country, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
you chose well.
It is. I want to go there. I'm going to go there, I think, in another year.
Oh, my gosh.
I fully intend to go there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
To see CJ?
I think I'm going to go and spend a week, and then he's going to come over and spend a week here.
Should we just kind of start here, like in Hamilton, and go out to the
go
Shire?
for it. I'm totally happy.
Let's just go
Let's
to
just
Hamilton.
go. Let's just. I don't think you can go wrong in New Zealand, the way that I see it.
There's an airport right there. Right there. And Taekwondo.
If we can make it to the Shire, though, that's pretty rock and roll.
That's pretty rock and roll.
Pontoons, good idea whether we end up in water or not.
Now, here's the funny thing. We're totally derailing our taxi talk, but I'm all on board. No, we're not derailing.
You want the taxi talk? I can drive around a taxi.
Let's do that.
Just in the airport.
In the Shire.
I just in the airport, wherever you want a taxi.
No, I think we got a taxi in the Shire.
All right. I mean, if
I think
if it can be done, I'm there.
Oh, it can be done. Right.
That's pretty cool. Peter Jackson built the Shire, and they didn't tear it down. It's still there.
This airport is different than any other I've ever seen. Guess why?
Why?
It doesn't even have like a place to park. Like there's usually you can choose like a parking spot, but no.
Well, it's because notoriously, what was it that CJ told me? He said their number one national export is Kiwi shoe polish. That's all you need to know about.
Kiwi shoe polish? Okay, I'm getting us in the wee hours of the morning here. And the sun should come up by.
Oh, this is gonna be nice.
This is
gonna be nice.
This is gonna be very beautiful. There's only one problem I can see, and that is that we don't have enough time. We just don't have enough time for all of this.
Dang.
But you know what?
I'll be back. There
might be a few McDonald's Big Macs that aren't going to happen today. No, I would never do that. No, I'd never do that to you because I know who's at risk there, and we have some very important people that have some important engagements,
like Big Macs.
Right. That's exactly what
pretty
I just
important.
said. It is.
I mean, while I understand Justin's choice and I completely respect it, it did come at a cost.
It did.
It did.
And everything comes at a price, but it's a price.
Oh, did you open the picture from Mark Steiner?
Oh, I didn't. Let's see what it is.
Is it funny? That's the real question.
I hope so.
That's the real question we're asking here.
Oh, it's a picture of like a
black hole.
Looks like a black hole or a total solar eclipse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Sorry, guys. That's the one thing I can't show you.
They're great visuals to listen to. That's what those are called.
They are.
That was a visual to listen to.
Is this too late in the morning? Are we missing like?
I think it might be a little too late in the morning.
Let's fix it. Will you push the escape key, please?
I don't care the costs.
I don't either. Actually, never mind. You don't escape. I could have done that. Right down here. Well, we got to start first. I'll just start us up, and then let's go up and change the time of day.
Holy I think crap! This is the airport. That's
what I told you.
That's rock and roll.
I was like,
this place is rock and roll. Already, I'm just loving New Zealand.
Are you? You tell me where you're happy. Right, like right there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Because we're gonna lose. It's gonna. The sun's gonna come up.
Yeah,
it's gonna get brighter and brighter.
That's pretty good.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So with that said, then.
Wait, am I having to?
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Okay.
Aren't you gonna pilot this?
I don't know.
Should we have you pilot?
I don't know what I'm doing.
I got to tell you, this is a little challenging of a runway for you to pilot. But
are you doubting me?
I no. In fact, grab your controls, bring the keyboard back here. We'll swap seats.
Oh, I have to swap seats?
No. I'm just saying virtually swap seats.
Oh, all right. I was going to say that's a lot you're asking.
Oh, I can't even get out of this couch once I'm on it. I need to build like a push-up bar or pull-up bar.
Holy crap.
Okay, so this is going to take a little bit of... I knew that was going to be put in the wrong spot. This is going to take a little bit of training. Are you okay with that?
I'm fine with that.
All right. So we're going to start on the right stick, and I'm going to just walk through the buttons with you, okay?
Okay, all right.
The very most important button first, you see this little blue button by there?
Yeah.
Click that, and that's going to take you into your cockpit view, just like that. Now, the good news is that the sucker's already started up for us.
So do I just
and because of our time, I think I'm just gonna leave it that way.
Throttle this?
Whoa! You back off on that, boy. I mean, yeah, I guess you could. Actually, you know what? You're in much more of a position to do that than ordinarily you would, because this didn't make us do a cold startup, right? Where you got to go through all the cold startup procedures. We're pretty much there. So let me walk you through the controls. So move the little joystick down there by your thumb.
Yep.
Move that around, and there's your
Okay.
Your.
All right.
This is going to give you a quick left to out your left window. Click left again. You'll go back.
Gotcha,
right.
gotcha.
Go back. Up. Little kind of a windshield view. Back. Backwards. Back.
I understand.
That's what that little thing does.
Okay.
This one's going to move you literally left and right in the seat. You probably won't use it much, but it'll move you back and forth. You might, who knows? We'll see. And then this one down here, if you go up and down, this is your height.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then, of course, the right and left on this one is just zooming in. So zoom in. Oh, and here's the most important thing, always. You see that little sign there, don't touch the screens?
Yeah.
So I'd like to just
Oh, yeah, yep.
touch the screens.
That's good.
No one's going to tell me what to do in my own plane.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's
You
zoom.
bought that plane.
I did.
For that purpose.
I paid for this plane. It's mine. Okay, those with the all camera related. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you ever get lost, which the most important camera button is this one here, because it'll always just send you back to a reset soon.
Okay.
If you go into the external and you're all funky weird here, reset.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's all that is. Okay, now do you feel a little trigger by your pinky on the right hand?
Yep.
That's your wheel brake. So if you're on the ground and you need to slow down, that's your wheel brake. I don't know what that was, but you pushed something. That's your wheel brake. See, he's just pushing buttons. He's not waiting for instruction. He's just pushing them.
That's the only way you learn to fly.
That is.
This is how you learn to fly.
I mean, we could. This is how you learn to fly. This is how you learn to fly. This is how you learn to die. Okay, so now give that stick a twist. That's your rudder. Go to your external view right here. Look at this little plane right here. Okay. Oh wait a minute. What's going on?
Where's my dang rudder?
Why is your rudder not moving?
That's what the people are asking.
That's that is really concerning. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I think the further into the grass you go, there's a higher likelihood that
the rudder will work.
Yeah. That's
no, that like what we're dealing with right now is actually super concerning. Like you won't. Let me see that thing. What's happening? The rudder? Let's try your ailerons. Wait a minute. Are you even plugged in on this thing?
Well, yeah, because the buttons are working.
Let's do this.
The buttons are working.
I have some overall concerns about the stick here.
Oh my goodness.
No. We're good. Flight stick, throttle.
I've been set up to fail.
No.
I've been set up to fail.
No. I think you can do this.
Look, I'm pretty good at failing without
default,
the setup.
Apply. And I'm going to just go back. The C or J should work. There's just no reason why it shouldn't work. Apply. Let's go back. Give it a try now. On that, let's make sure we're plugged in right.
Well, I mean, we got to be because
this
is working. This is working, eh?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to the old control model, and that has never, since the beginning of time, ever happened. So I'm going to move you over to the, what's it called? That one. Let's see if this one works. Go ahead. I honestly think that we've got a. Let me see that sucker.
A controller problem. You're gonna have to remove it from the console and blow into the socket.
Yeah, because some of them are working and some of them aren't. Right? It seems.
You're assuming that I know what it's supposed to do, right?
All I know is the last person to touch this was Jeffrey.
That makes a lot of sense.
I'm going to unplug it and replug it in.
Makes a lot of sense.
Give me one moment, folks. This is what live television is all about, right? We have a few.
It's all about that experimental, cutting edge.
Why don't you tell people while I fix this controller about your experience at the Foam Fest last night?
Oh yeah, that was something else. Never been to a full-on EDM show before, But series of events led me to find myself at a full-on rave last night. And that was an experience. Wasn't just a rave. There was foam. There was a lot of foam up to my thighs, and I'm a pretty tall guy. And they kept on doing the foam cannon about every 30 minutes. That was not expected, but a welcome surprise. It's a good show. Also, sound systems at those shows. Never have I ever experienced anything like that. Literally, I felt I put my hand on my chest, and my entire body was shaking. I'm serious. Like, breathing was strange in that room. That was something else.
Oh, I'm crossing my fingers that this thing is going to cooperate with us here.
If it doesn't, we're here to taxi anyway. We're not here to go to the Shire.
Yeah. Well, that thing, honestly, that thing kind of is semi-critical about tax. I mean, that's your turning. That's how you turn the thing freaking.
All I'm saying.
I mean, you know what? Let's do this.
Throttle.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Throttle work.
I have a feeling what might be going on.
Throttle work.
I have a feeling. I have a gut feeling. Let's go to the internal view. I'm going to shut this plane all the way down because it doesn't look like it honestly doesn't look like it's the.
Okay, wait. It's not going inside.
Lots of buttons.
No, it's not going inside.
What is happening with life? Oh my goodness.
The comfortable place.
Well, that works. See, that one works.
Yeah, but this one was definitely
like half of these.
Okay, let's just talk about this for 1 second.
Right.
You said lots of buttons as if I didn't know what button to press. I mean, I know that I've said but everything you've taught me, it's stuck.
It did
I was
stick.
pressing the right button.
I know.
But you assumed I was not pressing the right button.
How can we make this right?
Well, you might have to restart Microsoft Flight Sim.
Okay, guys, I'm going to move you over to a web browser and let you be entertained for a moment by some research. Why don't you give us a quick tour?
Oh, no
a quick
problem.
tour of the Shire.
No problem.
And we'll bring the game back up.
This has never been a problem. A tour of the Shire with a keyboard without a mouse. That's what I was basically born to do.
I agree. Well, and the one thing I know about this particular, show is.
How do I get on that? On a keyboard? I mean,
I got to put you in there, right?
Yeah. Okay. At this point, we're navigating the webpage. See, you'll notice. Quick little.
Are you using the keyboard to navigate?
Yeah.
Just we're showcasing the accessibility options in HeadTrip Error.
You'll notice a simple click to the tab button, and you'll find yourself navigating a web page right away. Oh, you brought the mouse up onto the web page.
Oh, okay. No, I'll leave it off. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, you got to click somewhere now.
Okay,
I got to have focus.
There
I need focus.
There's focus. It's
all right. So we'll start with the new search here. Okay, it's
the history of the
shirt.
New Zealand.
I thought we were replacing vowels there.
Well, we could.
The history of the New Zealand.
I thought you said shirt.
Well, it did say shirt, but I'm saying if you flip the vowel, that joke gets a lot funnier.
Right. Oh,
our history. Oh no, movie set tours. That's sounding a little overproduced, if you ask me. I think. Yeah. I mean, Wikipedia. You can't ask for anything more than Wikipedia.
No.
Significant location used for Lord of the Rings.
By the way, do you think now's a good time to crack open the ginger beer?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Pre-film, underlying geology of the area, group of sands and gravels laid down. So they built this place. Look at this place. Oh, man.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Keyboards are working.
I want to put in a plug. By the way, I need.
There's a visitor center, and you'll notice we're on the other side of the planet. The Queen's English type center spelling happening there.
This was the place where they sent the prisoners to live. Oh wait, no, that was Australia. But
yeah,
it was close to this, and they probably just said, oh, "That's fine. Put us in prison. We're just going to take a boat over to New Zealand." And
yeah,
jokes on you.
Well, okay, so New Zealand and Australia, that's a tale as old as time.
It is.
The battle between them. It's just the classic sister countries that hate each other because they're a little too similar to one another.
Right. Do they hate each other? Does New Zealand hate
Yeah, but
Australia?
it's kind of playful. It's kind of playful.
Kind of like BYU Utah games, right? Although
yeah,
let me retract that immediately. Let's strike that from the record.
See,
we don't need the conversation to go that direction.
This is pretty cool though, because they built it for the movie and they've left it there, and you can go and, as you see, visitor center with an RE instead of ER there. It's a place that I definitely would like to see. This all said, I actually have not seen The Lord of the Rings.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I've not seen.
You haven't
any
seen
of
one
them.
Lord of the Rings?
Nope. I'm gonna fix it.
I'll be honest. Like, okay, that's really interesting because, honestly, back when Return of the King played, the third one, it was like my favorite movie of all time. It like impacted me so greatly. Now I watch it. It's like it takes everything out of you to get through those movies because they're just like 3 hours each, and but at the time, so if you want, you're welcome to come over and watch Lord of the Rings with my family.
Are you saying it's about time that you're ready to gear up and watch Lord of the Rings again?
If I'm watching with someone who hasn't watched it before, I'd be glad to.
Yeah, no, I have not seen any of it, and I know that I need to. I'm a bit of a film enthusiast, and I don't know why I haven't seen those. Right. I do know why. It's because they're 3 hours a pop.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. Look at the Shire that we just saw. Yeah, this is a special place.
This is a special place.
And Peter Jackson, I have seen some of his films. He's made some special films.
I did like the King Kong.
Brain Dead.
I don't know that I've seen Brain Dead.
It's got the alternate name. What is it? I know you've seen it.
The Nutty Professor.
No. It's what is the other name for that movie? Dang it! It has two names.
By the way, this is the song, right, Aaron, that is written by the artist who wrote the Lone Survivor
Absolutely
music
it is.
soundtrack.
Absolutely it is.
That game is one that I think every human being, it should be mandatory play. Honest, it should be mandatory play for every single...
Dead Alive.
Oh, Dead Alive? Are you kidding
That's
me?
Peter Jackson.
That is Peter Jackson?
It is Peter Jackson.
That is unreal. I can't. He made that movie. I can't believe he made that movie. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. No, absolutely, though. Lone Survivor, shout out. Shout out to Lone Survivor.
I agree.
Especially the main menu.
Right.
Especially the main menu.
I'm really having super high hopes. Now, the one thing I know about Aaron is that if things don't go our way, we'll survive.
We'll be okay.
Right? We'll survive.
We'll be all right.
I mean, because we're already bumping up against, a little bit of McDonald's.
Yeah. Lack of McDonald's.
Lack of McWizard sandwiches.
Those are good.
Those are good. I don't know that... that's kind of proprietary information. I don't think we can talk any further than that.
That may be true. And I will say this.
Oh, wow.
There's a few other special McDonald's recipes that I've been inclined to create.
I would like to.
Notice I say inclined because it was actually a necessity and needed to happen.
Oh, look at that, Aaron.
Yeah, that's the one. Here's all I'm saying. I got my ginger beer finally. Can I just plug the ginger beer?
Please.
This stuff bites back.
It does.
It's got a little bit of that. I love ginger so much, and this has actually got enough ginger in it to tickle your whiskers.
Tickle your whiskers a little bit. It's the Craft Ginger Beer Reed's All Natural Extra.
Like ginger herbal tea is pretty good.
We had this discussion just last night. Why people always choose ginger ale when they're on a plane. It's just like the beverage of choice. So that's why we have ginger ale in our cockpit. It's just there's just something about it that brings happiness and joy. I'm going to trade you controllers. I'm going to come back to.
We had a good little Wikipedia session there. I proved that the tab button does in fact navigate web elements.
It does. Okay.
Now
we're actually ready for.
Now wait a second. Wait a second though. This is not where we were at all.
It's not. But you know what? It's going to make you taxi, and that way, you know what I'm saying.
so we can actually taxi time.
Yeah, I just wondered if something that was too good to be true. We didn't deserve that other airport.
I understand.
But I will say this: when
you're
come back,
you're trying to be kind, but you doubt me.
No. I'm being dead serious. We don't today deserve that airport.
Okay.
But when you come back,
all right,
we will not leave this planet Earth without you taking off on that particular
airport.
Yeah,
no, that looked like the takeoff that the masses deserve, and I'm here for the masses.
Well, let me ask you this: I think everybody else who comes into the cockpit gets a title. I think it's before we take off now. I think we ought to give you a quick title. What would you like your title to be? Maybe the New Zealand Czar.
So title? Are you referring to is this a permanent fixture?
Pretty much in the cockpit. It is.
Oh boy!
I know these. You should. I'll tell you what. Let's give you till the end of the flight to decide before we log off.
All right.
Because
that works.
We really need to see how this plays out, and that should feed into your title.
It's true.
Okay, let's get back into that. I can tell he's super comfortable with the controls. Clearly, this is not a man who takes instruction. He just dives into the controls. So let's go into the internal view.
I will say this about the internal view situation.
Is it not working?
It's not working.
You're kidding me. Oh wait, I know why. I do know why.
Man, that ginger beer bites back, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
As it should.
Mm-hmm.
It really should always give you a quick bite.
Well, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I do.
I know
exactly. What you're saying.
I know that you know.
Okay.
I'm saying
you're in good shape now.
Oh yeah.
You're in good shape.
I sure am.
So let's do this. Now we are going to do a cold start because you lost your opportunity to do a hot start.
Okay. Whoa.
Right.
Okay. There we go.
You get it.
Yeah. All right.
And I'll help you a little bit here as we. You guys, this is what Taxi Talk is all about. You know, this is the excitement of someone for the very first time hopping in a plane in New Zealand with unlimited freedom. There's no fetters here.
Ginger beer.
Got a little bit of ginger beer on the stomach, gives you a little bit of kick. Now we got our fuel tanks balanced, so I think we're just fine there. Put your throttle in just a little bit, maybe like a third of the way.
So wait, how do I do throttle?
You just push forward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're thrust.
Right.
You're thrust.
I understand.
Just give it like a little bit more right there. That's a good idling position. This is our mixture, right? That's the air to fuel ratio, but we're just going to put that all the way in.
So basically what you're saying is that right there is the thing that this is just informative information for the viewers, right?
Right.
That is like if this was a lawnmower, that's like the little button that you press.
That's the choke.
That's the little button thing that mixes the air.
No. If you would have chosen the model right before this, the 152 instead of 157, you actually have a primer button.
Really?
Really? Are you starting to feel like you would have wanted to?
Well,
but you won't have pontoons.
I'm just feeling less funny, is all.
Right.
Because that's an actual thing now.
So maybe next time you fly, maybe you can actually get the primer, right? So we're going to go full fuel rich. The higher you go in elevation, you want to pull that back so you let more air into the engine, but I don't think we're going to get that high today. Okay, the most important thing over here is we get our master controls on. Let's bring some power into the plane. We'll wait for that to boot up. We got our Garmin systems. And then, of course, we'll need avionics.
How much do you think Microsoft is paying Garmin? Or Garmin's paying Microsoft? Who's paying who? Who's paying who in this relationship?
I'll bet you it's a symbiotic relationship. But I think there would have to be some.
Somebody's at a deficit. Somebody's at an increase.
I would say Microsoft's paying Garmin. That seems like a licensing fee to use the avionics of a Garmin, in my mind. But and then I don't know if that's just a warning sign. We usually.
By the way, fun fact for the listeners.
Yes.
Apparently, in films, the bad guys. Literally, Apple has made a pact with the film industry where the bad guys cannot use Apple devices.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. So in a movie, if somebody uses an Apple device, they are a good guy. Period.
Really?
No plot twist.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting. Now they can make them look like an Apple, probably, just to have to modify.
Yeah,
it.
but if you see an Apple, that's a good guy.
Wow.
It's not fair. That's not fair. That ruins the movie.
That does ruin the movie. Oh wait, I'm just going to get ourselves a little bit Now, if you notice this as well on my iPad, if I click this button,
so when
it's
Legolas,
going to take us right out to our plane.
When he pulls out his iPhone 13, you know he's a good guy.
So if Smeagol is as right as they're
Android user. Android user.
That's smart. That's smart marketing. That's smart marketing. Now, you never take off in your plane, Aaron, before you get the lights.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if your engine's hot, we're already we're thin ice, not running the beacon already. So, whoops, sorry.
So I am impressed. Where did you learn this? Just trial and error?
It's called hours and hours and hours of.
Well, and you've been playing flight sim since
For a while.
No, but since the original.
But it's not like you learn flight sim. You have to learn every single plane. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn the planes. Now, I need you to help me move the camera view over there a little bit because it's being uncooperative. Yeah, so move this one. Let's just scoot us right over here. And
is it still not working?
Whatever. Oh, there we go. Taxi. Every other light's working. Strobe lights. There's something that I'm missing, but whatever. I don't care. I'm missing a step. It doesn't. My beacon's probably broken. There's probably a malfunction. So we're gonna go a little rogue. Are you okay going a little rogue today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's time to start up the engine. Oh, that's probably why we have to start up the engine first. You can't turn on beacon unless you've started the frickin' engine. No wonder. Wait. Oh, there we go. There you go.
There she is.
There's the motorcycle rolling.
There she is.
Now that our engine's hot, whatever. Okay. You know what?
It's all right.
I have some beefs with the Textronics or whatever. You need to get a little bit of.
I bet you it's Garmin's fault. If I were to, not name call, but if I were to make a guess.
Do you think there's some clawback on the contract to, so like, if the beacon doesn't come on a proper amount of time?
You just misrepresented our company.
Okay. Before we get sued, let's go back to our external view. Let's reset. I'm going to make this really simple for you, but
oh wait, you want me to go to external view?
Yeah, reset your view and reset both of them. Reset internal cockpit and external, so that if we flip in and out, we can actually see where we're going. All right, the next thing you need to do is while I call into tower, you take off your emergency brake, and I'm going to show you where that is. It's right here. That button right there, that little blue flat button. Press it. There you go. And now you're moving a little bit, so you're going to have to twist, not turn, twist. Twist. Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's how you're going to turn the plane. Yeah. I'm going to let you just. I wouldn't push that throttle too much until you get comfortable. Just kind of slowly taxi around.
But we can push it a little bit.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. If you need, you know where the brakes are, right? Remember where the brakes are.
The pinky.
Yeah.
But I didn't work so well last time.
And then pull your throttle back, because once you get momentum, you don't need a constant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't pull it back.
Those little yellow lines are your taxiway lines. You want to center your nose on those. Those get you out to where you need to go, which is the runway.
We got a problem. Mayday.
Mayday.
I can't pull the throttle.
You can pull the throttle back.
Is the throttle all the way back?
Yeah, but you got to brake. Just kind of tap those brakes.
Okay,
tap those brakes.
See, that's the switch.
Not that one.
Wait. What switch? Because that was a switch I hit. That one?
No, yeah, you don't want to hit that switch.
This switch?
This is your brakes right here. This pinky trigger.
Oh, you're saying on this one?
Yeah.
All right. Am I stopped?
Yeah.
Why am I stopped?
Because, I don't know.
Oh, it's probably because I pulled the throttle all the way.
Okay, so let's throttle up again.
Wait a sec.
No go? Take your parking brake off again. I'll bet you it automatically. That's an emergency
button right here?
Yeah, that's an emergency feature that if you jack your stop up
too
much.
I don't need you to be talking about
okay.
my abilities here. Wait a sec.
Hang on a second. Just give a moment.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, I'm frozen.
Okay, hang on a second. You pushed something, man.
Well,
see, that's what happens.
I pushed this switch. Oh, there it is. There we go. There we go. There we are. There we go. There we go.
Look, can I just tell you?
Okay, now
I don't want this to come across.
Hey, wait. Look.
I know.
Recovery.
I'm just saying.
Recovery's mine.
The more buttons you push without knowing what they do, the more.
The funnier this show gets.
That's true. You push away. And while we're doing that, I'm going to try to get some ground clearance. We're going to head off to the east, I believe. I think the Shire.
I'm not in the air. I'm not in the air. I thought I was in the air for a second.
No, you're just
Am I going fast or am I good?
You're pretty good. You're pretty good. I think you're okay.
Man, this is cool.
Hang on a second. Let's see. We want 25A. I'm going to bring up, if I may, I'm going to bring up our charts system to make sure we're... although, you know what? I think I'm going to ignore it for this time because I don't want to spend so much time on technical details that you don't have a chance to get to the Shire. We're on a tight leash today, so when the tighter the leash, the less rules we follow.
But you know what they say.
What do they say?
They say limitation breeds creativity. You know what they say.
Well, I know, which means we really should be just following. See, she's getting mad at me for not even answering. I'll acknowledge.
Taxi to and hold short runway 18 left via taxiway Alpha cross runway 25 Alpha cross runway 18 left head trip 12.
Holy crap.
So we're supposed to be going to runway 18L. Let's just hope that that's where we're going. We'll find out. You might be going the wrong way, but...
Is there any way, aside from you pulling up the charts, to know?
No. Nope. Unless, you become familiar with the airport, but I'm not familiar with this airport at all.
Are you kidding me? I know this airport like the back of my hand.
So are you saying this is 18L? How much... Well, stop. Put a brake on. How much are you willing to wager if this is runway 18L or not? Let's get some money on the table.
Let's go with a Big Mac.
Okay. So if this is
Big Mac meal. A Big Mac meal.
Okay. So if this is runway 18L, I buy you a Big Mac meal.
That's right.
If this is not runway 18L, you buy me a Big Mac meal.
That's right.
I'm in.
That's right.
I'm in. The good news is this is not a complicated airport. You got like probably a 50-50. This is literally a 50% chance because...
The best news is...
There's a little sign there. Let's see if that'll give us any indication where we're at.
I really don't know where I... Check this out. I'm pretty MLG right now.
There you go. We'll pull this out. 18L. Stop. Oh, you just blew on right by it.
Hey, I stopped now at this point.
I know. I mean, it's like a train.
Well, I slowed it down is what I did.
Now,
the
okay,
throttle's still running.
We're at an interesting impasse here. So you're on the runway now, but...
Do I go that way?
No. Okay, you got to decide which way to go because we need to get to the end of one of the runways. Like, you can take off here, but we need to find out if you're on 18L or not, and you really didn't stop to look at that sign.
I'll go back.
So, will you please?
Check this out.
This is taxi time.
Check this out.
The focus of this endeavor is not necessarily what happens in the sky.
No. This was never about Microsoft Sim. This was never about flying.
This was about
taxi time. If I'm not mistaken, we're doing taxi time right now.
That's exactly what we're doing.
I mean, look at what's happening.
Okay. So you just head right back on over there and try to stop right there at that little,
okay.
All
right.
No, not going this way. You're going to have to do a full 180 because the signs are from the other way.
I understand.
And while you're doing that, I'll pull it open.
I understand.
What's the airport we're at? I don't even know where the heck we are at. We're in Hamilton somewhere.
Does it tell you?
This is not a big airport, right? This was bigger than the other one we had, but this is not a big airport.
Going rogue. Oh.
And that's why we do what we do, folks. What happened?
We tipped.
I literally... I literally take my eyes off the screen for less than 10 seconds.
Let me show you something I learned here.
Yes.
Hit restart. Wow, so you can't turn that fast, turns out.
It turns out.
Turns out that gravity plays its role in
You got some clouds up there in the sky too. That's going to be fun. Where are we at with time?
We still got plenty of time.
Okay.
We got. Okay, wait. We got to go back into this cockpit. You got to click a few things here.
I want to see if we're here. So is this the airport we're at or no? There's probably a couple.
All right. So how do I get rid of the
what?
these so that you can press the
yeah,
switches?
Yeah. Just kind of. I can get rid of them for you. Well, I can if you keep doing that though.
Well, I don't know what I'm. Okay, so you said about right there.
Yeah, maybe a little further. Right there, just enough to get a good little semi-idle.
You gotta pull the.
And you can leave that you can leave that, Rich. That's fine. That's going to work just fine there. So really all you need to do, this is the easiest plane in the world to start up. It really is master switches, avionics, and then hit the key. I mean, to get off the ground. It really is just as easy as a plane.
Did you hit the key?
Not yet. I'm waiting for the avionics to load up here.
Oh, interesting.
And if you want to contact tower, you got to turn this crap on over here. And this will load up the mapping system on this co-pilot side.
Okay, good news is I know exactly how I got where I got.
Yeah, right. And I don't think you should bury in the least in the.
I learned my lesson. Okay,
right.
I learned my lesson.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is a 50-50 proposition. You're either going to take off that runway going that way, this runway going that way. It's 50-50 that somebody's going to have a Big Mac in their mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
It always was.
Right.
The way I see it.
It was. Okay. Let's see if it lets us do our beacon this time.
Right.
Beacons look like they just are buggy, so whatever.
Are they buggy or do we not know?
We may be doing something wrong, but beacons really are not that much rocket science.
Okay.
Okay, you're back in business.
All right. My bad.
Now, while you do that, I'm going to try to find the airport that we're at, because this is...
I got to...
HTI, maybe HTL.
So once we're up to speed, you turn throttle off. That's what you said, right?
Once you're up to speed, yeah. There's a lot of momentum that'll carry along the taxiway. Just kind of, you don't have to constantly, like a car, be pushing on the gas.
I see. Let's be completely clear. I have never played this game. I've watched a few people play.
Right.
But I've never done this.
Right.
This is all new to me.
It's new.
And I'm really enjoying it.
You're doing a good job.
I'm
trying to look up at the screen, but just realize gravity does play a role.
It does play its role, even.
Its role.
Even its role. Not just a role, but even its role.
It really shouldn't be this hard to find Hamilton in Australia. I mean,
in New Zealand.
Oh, that's my problem.
You silly.
Okay, that's my problem.
Look at that. You would make them so upset. You literally just fell into the trope of making them the same thing.
Okay, let's see if I can find this freaking chart.
So I blew right past this last time.
Oh, here we are. Ha
I blew right past this one, and I went to the next one.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's where, well, I'm just saying this is for the bet. This is for the bet.
This is for the bet.
Do you already know the answer?
Yeah, I think I do.
That's stupid. You win.
I'm not saying I win. I'm not saying I win. No, listen. This could go either way. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's your call.
It's really not my choice. I mean, either this was the right thing or it wasn't, though, right?
Kind of.
Oh, wow.
There's more to it than that.
That's kind of interesting.
There's more to it than that. I'm looking forward to you making the wrong choice.
Well,
but
this was where I went last time.
I'm going to tell you, I've never seen airports quite do what this airport's doing. This is interesting. New Zealand has their way of taxiing, clearly.
Taxi time. Okay, do I need to brake here?
I would.
Right? No.
Yeah, just stop right there. Okay.
Does this tell the sign name?
So here's what you have right here. You have 18R. Okay. 18R. And hang on a second. Yep. Very interesting. Very fascinating. Okay. Yes. So it's all. This is gonna be exciting.
So you're saying These signs are the ones you wanted to read. Do you still want to read them?
Sure.
And if it read, what, 18, oh, dang. All right. 18L.
Okay.
A? What does this mean?
Am I supposed to tell you? I mean, we have a bet on the line. I'm not going to, like,
Oh, so
lead you
you're
to-
saying I pick a side.
You
I take off this runway one way or the other way,
you got it.
and if I did the right one, I win.
You got it.
No problem. That's no problem at all. Okay, hold your horses. Don't let gravity play its role. Am I right? Am I right?
I'm not giving you any.
Am I right?
I'm not giving you any visual clues. I'm not giving you any until you're. Oh, you're not. You're just going to go for it.
Well, is that what we do?
He thinks this is Grand Theft Auto.
Is
you
that,
know?
isn't that what we do?
I'm just saying. Do you want any guidance on how to take off? In an aircraft?
We hit that terminal velocity, and then we just kind of pull back on the stick. Am I
Sure.
wrong?
Sure.
No, is that right?
No, not completely.
Okay, well then you gotta instruct me. You have to instruct me.
Then you have to stop.
Oh, dang it.
All right. Now, go back into your internal view.
Okay.
Actually, stay external. You're fine.
All right.
We need to teach you what the flaps are, right? You got your flaps down right now all the way to the bottom. Okay? You see that on your left? He just can't help himself. He cannot help himself. He's just moving that thing. That's your elevator. Yep, those are your ailerons.
Okay.
And your rudder. You already know what your rudder is,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
That's your twisty. Now we're going to teach what the flaps are. Those are those things that are sticking down on your wings. You got them all the way down. See where it says flaps on the HUD?
Yeah, I see.
On the HUD. You need to pull those all the way back up for a moment.
So
The way you do that is you got on your left pinky, there's a little roller. Roll it away from you. There you go. And keep going all the way to the top. And let's bring your flaps up. Okay, when you go to take off in this vehicle, I wouldn't go more than one level of flap down. So you can bring it one level back down. Here's the second thing that is critical. You see where your thumb is? Right there, that little twisty knob? Left thumb?
yes,
That one.
yes.
Move that around and I'll show you what that does. You see that little trim knob that's moving over here?
Oh, yep.
Let me show you what's happening. As you move your trim up and down, let's get closer to the plane. Okay, move that up and down. See what's going on?
Yep, I do.
Effectively what that does is so you don't have to constantly push back. You know what I'm saying? It
yeah.
trims you back to keep your nose at a certain attitude in the sky.
Gotcha.
So what you want to do is when you start out, I would keep your trim pretty level right there. Do you feel the little notch when you get in the
Yep.
center? It kind of
Yep.
centers in. That's the way to kind of center it. That's about where I would start. At least we can trim later when we get up to the sky. So at this point now, once your flaps are down, your trim, then yes, you can throttle up. But you don't want to raise your nose more than about 10 to 15 degrees. So you may want to go. Yep, I guess. Just make sure because you're going to have to watch your speed. If you lose too much speed, you're going to fall in the sky.
Gotcha. So tell me.
And just throttle up 100%. And you don't have any room to do this.
Gravity played its role.
But Aaron's that kind of person. He's like me. He's like, I try, I fail, then I try
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
and I
Give me
fail, and I try
another go.
again,
Give me
and
another
I
go.
fail, and that's how it
Give
works.
me another go.
He's not one that's going to sit down and read a user's manual and get every little detail right before. He's just going to.
This was about taxi time.
It is,
And
if you are
frankly, if we get into the sky, it's no longer taxi
right,
time.
right.
I'm just
I'm just going to tell you, you're coming through in spades. You are coming through in spades with this whole taxi time thing. Let's come back into the internal. Let's get the sucker. Let's see how quick we can do this. I'll bet you we can zip right through this like
oh dang,
like
Sorry.
candy.
So wait.
Yep, your little throttle.
Now we whoop.
Just a little bit of
Oh
throttle.
yeah, that's right.
Good there. And let's just load up. I'm going to turn everything on one. No one's waiting for anything anymore.
So you've done this
Oh, yeah.
a lot.
A lot.
You've crashed a lot.
Oh, yes.
You've seen gravity play its
Oh,
role.
yes. Oh, yes. Multiple times.
We'll turn that.
And
key.
you're on like one of the easiest airplanes that exist.
Come on.
And I'm not. That's not being discouraging. That's to excite you of the opportunity that lies ahead.
Well, I understand. I actually am thoroughly enjoying this.
All right. So
wait. Now I gotta know. Did Justin get a freaking? Did he get a bird in the air?
He got a bird in the air.
No, he didn't.
He got a bird.
No,
in the air.
he didn't.
Justin got a bird. You can watch, but we also had some issues along the way. I'll just say that.
Did gravity play its role a few times?
You have no idea what you just said. You go back and watch Justin's episode. You have no idea what you just said. All right, we're going to depart out east.
Hamilton ground, HeadTrip 1.
You can go ahead and take off. You don't have to wait for us.
Active departure to the east.
Me?
Yeah, you can start.
HeadTrip 12 taxi to and hold short of runway 18 left via taxiway Alpha Cross runway 25 Alpha Cross runway 18 left.
18L.
I don't. You didn't turn it on. You didn't click the key.
What key?
You didn't turn this thing on.
What are you talking about? Oh, I didn't.
No, you did not. That's what I was waiting for.
Oh, I got you. You're right. Okay. We don't
Let's
have.
see. Sorry,
What you're
sorry,
saying is
sorry.
we don't have prop.
Oh, come on. How do you? Okay, hold up. There we are.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. That's purring. It's just purring. Holy crap.
Taxiing hold short runway 18 left using taxiway Alpha Cross runway 25
Oh,
Alpha
wow,
Cross
that was
runway 18 left,
fantastic.
HeadTrip 12.
I think the funnest thing about this whole thing is that you got those pontoons on the bottom of your
Holy.
plane.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. So just give me a fine.
Some people play this game like Grand Theft Auto.
It's-
Some people play this game
It's
like
gonna be just fine.
it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be just fine.
And when you get up in the air, it gives you all that much more satisfaction, right?
Oh yeah. Well, it's. So can I be prepping? Can I roll the thing up in the meantime?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're doing that. Am I rolling it the wrong way?
No, but you did too much. There you go. Oh, you skipped it.
Okay, hold up. Hold the phone.
We have a multitasker on our
We're
hands
going
here.
a little fast. We're going a little
He's
fast.
like he's struggling with those flaps.
Okay,
a little bit.
wait. The flaps, are they up now? Yeah, they're up. They're up now, right?
Yeah, right.
And I want to go down one.
There you go.
And then
Your trim's looking pretty good.
okay. All right.
You got plenty of fuel, so fuel you
All
can't
right.
blame fuel on anything.
Oh, I never would blame fuel. Fuel's not to
Now you
blame.
better stop here,
Okay.
so we can actually get a clearance, because that's the one thing we failed to do, is to get.
That's pretty stressful.
It is. Well, you wait.
Being a pilot would be something.
You wait until you have to land. That's where stress comes in.
Well,
Oh,
like I said,
okay, go ahead.
Like I said, if we get off the air, this really isn't taxi time anymore.
Right.
So,
Right. Fair enough.
kind of hoping I don't.
Fair enough.
Kind of hoping, keeping my expectations realistic.
Okay.
Okay, now the real question.
Just slow down real quickly right here. Just slow down, and yeah, never mind.
No. All the way back there.
Yeah, I was trying to get clearance, but I think.
Do you not? You have to wait behind that line.
I think so.
Because
I don't have anything.
My bad.
I don't have anything coming up allowing me to give clearance anymore. So I'm going to get this out of your face. They'll probably tell us that we broke the rules. If we ever do get off the ground, they'll say.
Oh shoot!
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
These dang flaps, man. They're gonna be the death. They're gonna be the death of me. Have you ever played with somebody who didn't get off the ground?
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Like, why does it turn?
Your rudder is going to be critical. Your
What?
rudder, like just slight moves, slight
Well, yeah,
moves.
but why is it?
Because you have a propeller that's pushing you this way.
Oh, so I need to.
It's gravity and it's mechanics and quantum field. No, yep, you're okay. No, Aileron. Put no. Come
Okay,
back a
here we-
little
here
bit.
we
Come
go.
back a little
Here
bit.
we
Push
go.
just a
Here we
little
go.
bit.
Here we go.
No. There you go. No.
No.
I
Hey,
Okay.
to be completely clear, this was not my fault. This was not my fault.
Well-
I mean, there was technical difficulties.
all right. Let's restart. We're gonna lightning speed.
Yeah, we got one more. We got one more try. We have one more try.
Now, would you like any instruction?
Yeah, I would.
Okay,
I would.
listen. Get on the runway, number 1. That would be instruction number 1. Number 2 is when you take off.
Well, I didn't realize that was going to pull on me.
Oh, it's going to pull.
I didn't realize that.
So I don't. Like, all of our sound's gone.
That's fine.
The stream looks like it's still working.
We're completely entertaining.
I don't know if our sound's coming through OBS anymore, but.
I think so, because I think I can hear it echoing back in your phone a little bit.
Okay.
I think we're all right.
Then. Okay, we don't need sound from the game.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked sound from the game. I really loved your playlist. But, you know, if we need to hard carry the stream, we can do it when we need to.
Let's do it. Okay.
No, I mean, I apologize for taxi time.
So when you take off,
yeah,
okay, you're gonna naturally, if you were in a plane, you would control that rudder with your feet, like these left and right pedals, right? And you would balance so the rudder's gonna move that like this. It's your steering, but you gotta just slight moves to keep so if you kick it too much this way and that way, you're gonna fly. You're gonna do it. You're gonna be fishtailing, right? So just slight corrections to keep you going the direction you want to. The second thing is pushing this over left and right will keep your ailerons, keep your wings balanced, so you're not dragging a wing on the ground, right?
Okay, all right.
So it's a combination of moving your rudder and just keeping balanced, and then of course just slowly push back, but go full throttle because you're going to need enough speed.
How fast do you have to be going before you can do that, though?
A lot faster than you're going. Here's the problem, Aaron. Can I just tell you, you're not giving yourself nearly enough runway. So if that's the direction you want to head off,
so I gotta go the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
And that might cost me a Big Mac.
It could, but it might cost me a Big Mac too.
Yeah, that's valid.
It really is. So let's just see if this thing will start. This was interesting because we're gonna have to do this without.
That was hilarious, though.
We're gonna have to do this without sound.
Yeah, but you know that I loved that. You know that I loved that moment when I was fighting the airplane.
I've never seen anything like it. I'll be honest, I've never seen anything like it.
Rose up right in the critical section there. Right when I was about to make a miracle happen, frankly.
You have to realize that everything that's happening today has not really happened for anybody else. Like, the computer isn't just done that.
Oh, I understand.
Right?
I understand.
The beacons just don't not come on, right? So we might be flying an aircraft that's just a little bit
the vehicle's on, correct? Oh, heck yeah.
In need of maintenance.
It is.
The problem is you have no sound feedback now, so you're actually at a disadvantage.
But yeah, but really the game's at a disadvantage at the end of the day because I'm playing.
Right, that's true.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out. Hang on a second. Oh my gosh!
All right, you gotta give me one more.
Look how bad we're peaking up here.
This one I will. Yeah, that's true. Eh? This one I will take completely serious, and I really do have to dip after this. But
all right,
like I say,
this has been
the anticipation of me getting off the air is the definition of taxi time.
It is.
I think every new streamer needs to start at taxi time. Frankly,
right.
Okay. You can tell them that they're not doing taxi time, but we all know they're really just doing taxi time.
Right. Exactly.
That's kind of all right. Let's see here.
Woo! Oh
man,
my goodness!
Man, the way that the game freezes right before I die is legendary.
It's not supposed to. Let me just tell you that. That is
the entertainment value of it doing that behavior is
maximum.
It's phenomenal.
Maximum.
Phenomenal. That's genius. That's the way the game should be, honestly.
It really, they should design it exactly the way it's playing out
just
today.
Right before it goes over, it just freezes. The game's at a disadvantage because I'm playing. All right. Did you turn the key?
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw your throat.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh wait, no, don't do that. I didn't turn the key on. Never mind. I thought you were gonna run right into a building.
No.
Okay.
I haven't done that yet. I mean,
Okay.
I've done
Okay,
everything.
you're hot.
Yeah,
You're
okay,
hot.
all right. I've done everything short of that.
You're hot. Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, see, check this out. Check this out. Gravity playing its role.
Oh man.
All right.
Goodness.
All right.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
Oh
All right.
goodness. I'm kind of hoping you don't get off the ground.
These turns are a little.
Dicey.
Yep. Well, see, here's the thing. If I don't get off the ground, it just means next time I come, I'm doing taxi time again.
Right.
That's all it
You're
means.
not moving on to class 2 until you
No,
complete class 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Next time I'm going to throw you in a freaking Boeing 747.
But beyond that, like, taxi time could be, once I can fly the plane, I can do it real taxi time, because at that point, I can just cruise around here. We can just shoot the breeze.
Right.
Drink us a ginger.
No, but this is exactly what I envisioned taxi time to be. I mean, I'm not kidding you. Like, I was thinking maybe just doing circuits around an airport.
Which is funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
But I think
And
landing...
not only funny, it's fun.
But landing and doing a circuit around the Shire is kind of my mission now. That's what I'm out to do.
But you're on pontoons. We shouldn't have chosen pontoons if you want to land in the Shire.
That's
Oh,
debatable.
yeah, you're right.
That's debatable.
Okay, you're right.
That's very debatable. Pontoons.
Which we also need to, because we do need to bring up your wheels, and that's something I hadn't anticipated with other aircraft. Is
But I don't have to do that at the time of takeoff, do I?
just after takeoff sometime.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if I get in the air,
Then
we can worry about other things.
we can bring up the landing gear at that point.
But the anxiety and general tension of the situation, if I get in the air, is going to be at an all-time high.
All I know is I'm gonna lean back in my seat here. I'm gonna take my maximum posture of comfort, because this is something that I want to remember for a very, very long time. Okay, you can take it as slow as you want, or you can.
No. Don't say or. You
Okay.
really need to take this as this is the part of piloting I understand.
Right.
Say that really
That twist right
that
there. That
really
turn, that turn in the road.
Yep. That really, it's critical that you take that at a proper speed.
And we've learned this through hard experience, folks.
Yeah. Yep. Gravity will play its role. All right. So when I gas it, crap's gonna go down.
When in doubt, gas it.
Wait. First things first. You gotta get that flap right there in that position. Right
That's
there.
probably what I would do. You might even get your trim a little more towards the center line, possibly. I mean, just.
So trim is this one.
Yeah, I
that?
just had to hit. Yeah, just to be safe.
All right.
I mean,
all right.
it's okay where it was, but
And then you just go for
just
it.
gas it.
Frankly, you just go for it.
Just gas it.
But you don't do it all at once
That's fine,
because
because you have lots of runway. Just.
that is stressful. That is stressful.
It's the eternal. You have a freaking, like, you know what to do. There you go. Okay, not slowly. Not too. Okay, let's reset your view. Oh, yep. Just slowly. Slowly.
Oh, heaven.
Okay, now watch your speed, too. You want your speed. You don't want that speed on the very far left of your HUD to drop below into the red, because you'll stall. So just slow climb.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. I'm not convinced Jason thought I was going to make this.
I wasn't, frankly.
But here we are.
But here we are. We're in the air. We are in the air. Now, I wish we could get our sound back, because
Imagine
I usually...
if you did this in real life. Holy crap.
Yeah, it'd be a little stressful until you get,
My speed's not good, huh?
you just keep the throttle full. Now, if you want to increase your speed, bring your flaps all the way flat. Bring them up.
Okay, so flaps is this. Like that?
Yep. And if you do a slow enough climb, now because you're going up, you're trying to gain altitude, you're not going to be terribly fast. First of all, this plane is not terribly fast. Alex,
Okay, well, first things first here. Did I go off the right side of the thing?
I'm a little pissed because every single attempt you took was going the wrong direction. And I was like, I'm looking forward to that Big Mac. Every single time I'm like, hey.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe we have to call it off because you ultimately gave me the pro tip that I needed more runway.
But I thought you were gonna just take like go the other direction on the taxiway and still go the same direction. You ended up just turning and going the opposite runway.
Right.
And that went to your favor.
So you're saying
I'm saying I'll give you a Big Mac.
That's good to hear.
I'll give you a Big Mac meal.
Next time, I expect to have a Big Mac
in the cockpit, right?
in the cockpit.
Okay, that's you got a deal. And I'll be honest, I'll probably buy myself one as well.
That sounds like a taxi time. Well, I don't know. Did I graduate?
You did.
So
You did.
next time I do taxi time. Well, but
I mean, you're going to taxi one way or the other,
well,
right?
right.
You gotta get
But
off the
we're
ground.
talking about recreational taxi.
Right. Recreational
That's-
taxi is just like circuit racing on the
Well, but
tarmac.
you can land anywhere in circuit race, right? So I can circuit race.
I really think-
in the Shire.
I know you have to go, but I really think you ought to find a lake and get your landing license as well.
All right. There's a lake right over there, eh?
I wouldn't do that one. That's really small. Let's see if we can find something a little bigger. I mean, you can try it, but you're probably going to land into a forest if you're not careful there.
Okay, so how do I raise my tires? I might as well learn that. This one?
Right there. Push it upwards.
Did we do it?
I think so. Let's look. You usually hear a little visual audio cue, but
What is
yeah,
cool about
yeah.
this?
Try that. Let's see. Did it work? Oh,
If
you know
I-
what? You know what? I don't think I. Yeah. There, no, I don't think I set that yet with this plane. I need to fix that. It's fine. It's fine. It won't kill us. It won't kill us.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
You are doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Losing a little bit of speed right now, so maybe if you're going to lose speed, just flatten out. You'll gain speed if you flatten out or if you come down in altitude, and then you're fine. You're fine.
That's pretty interesting, I'm not going to lie. I know that this is just a game. I'm not feeling anything really.
But it does kind of put...
But it puts a lot in perspective for me.
It does. And honestly, when you have to actually learn the actual physics of the game, I mean, it's fairly realistic. I'm not saying it's 100% perfect, but a lot of pilots use it to train up, or other simulators for that matter.
All right, let's see here.
Okay, I'm gonna look on the map and see if I can find you a body of water. Can't be that far away. It just can't be that far away. If you fly, oh yeah, just veer to the left just a little bit. Just
So
a
you have
little.
a live stream happening to your iPad?
Yeah,
How is that?
it's magic. It's witchcraft.
That's actually really cool. Like, I know you explained that to me, but seeing that is actually very impressive.
A little too far. We're gonna take you out to this lake right here.
Is that? So is it like flight sim? Does it just like have hooks that allow you to hook to external programs?
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's really.
So is this game made for recreation?
A little bit of both. It's a pretty niche market, right? It's. I mean, let me answer that question. They just put it on the Xbox for the very first time ever, which was really controversial because a lot of pilots that take this seriously, like a lot of pilots have built-in add-ons that they do live ATC, literally services where you call in, you have real people monitoring traffic, and and so this program, HeadTrip, is probably the least professional outlet for this medium, and I'm okay with that.
Are you saying what I did was anything short of professional?
No. You are a pro.
Thank you.
What I'm saying is, sorry.
No, I'm not a pro at this game, but I feel like this is a professional grade.
Follow that river. That'll take you out to the body of water.
This is professional grade. Like you have a professional grade streaming rig happening right here.
I do.
I wouldn't say HeadTrip is not professional. That's all
Right.
I'm trying to. That's the point I'm trying.
You know what?
to
I'm going to
make.
repent for that.
Yeah,
This is probably one of the more professional.
That's what I'm saying. I
Right.
mean, honestly.
Right. If you follow that body of water, that river, that's going to lead you right to your landing spot.
And how far away is the Shire?
I don't know what the shot is. That's You just said the Shire. I was like, I don't know where the freaking Shire
Well,
is.
I looked up the Shire.
well,
It said that it was in Auckland.
Yeah, but I think it's specific. Like, we got to narrow it down. We got to find out exactly where it is. Find its GPS coordinates.
all right.
Well, that's for next time.
Next time we're going to taxi time at the Shire.
Right.
That's what we're doing next time.
I got to be honest. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm very, very much looking forward to that. You got a little bit of cloud coverage coming in.
That's real weather data.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's starting to open up a little bit. You can see where the river's starting to open up.
Yeah.
That's pretty well where you're going to land in that wide portion of the river. So when you're ready,
Start the descent.
Start the descent. This is going to be the easiest landing you've ever done, but, well, not that much of a descent. No. This isn't Grand Theft Auto. Careful. You could end it prematurely. And I am really looking forward to a pontoon landing.
This is not Grand Theft Auto.
Just level out your plane, level out your ailerons a little bit to the left. I mean,
who's piloting this thing?
Who's
piloting this thing?
You know what? That's a good point. I wonder if co-pilots are like the worst backseat drivers.
Probably.
Just like, John, I don't even know why Doug assigned you to be the pilot today. You and I both know I've got tenure at this company.
Oh, yep. That's.
You know that happens.
You know it does. You gotta go with.
Yeah, now leave your don't go down too high.
I understand. I only kind of understand.
Okay.
But I understand enough to say, oh, that's yellow, and there's a barber pole.
Which means you're going down too fast. You don't want to be in the yellow too much, so you can put down a level of flaps to drag the plane a little bit. Drag your plane a little bit. Right there. That'll work. It's going to slow you down a little bit. It's going to give you some lift.
Should I put another one on?
Eventually. Oh, you got a little down there. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, yeah, put on the last flap, and then just slowly float down. When you land, you kind of want to land with your nose just slightly up. Slightly up.
Easiest landing, he says. I want to do this.
Yeah. Just flatten out your wingspan just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Up. Just skim that water. You have all the time in the world. Okay, down. Oh. No. Bring your nose up. Nose up. There you go. Just lay it down there. There you go. And now you're going to have to use your rudder to turn. Just not very much. Uh-oh. Okay, there you go.
All right, we got that. We pulled that off.
Up, nose up.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh man, I was close.
It was so close.
I was close.
It was so close.
Oh man. The thing is if when you let up, because you get lift on the flap, it takes you right back up.
It does. So you just kind of got to lay that bad boy down like a feather on a pillow.
Yeah, I see it. I really do see it.
But honestly, you know what? I don't think I still call that a complete success today.
I would say I would call that a success.
That's there was nothing missing in the taxi portion of taxi time.
No, there was. Well, the only thing that was missing was the Shire, but really we discovered that the Shire needs to happen.
What we need to do is we need to do some research to find out where the Shire is, number one. Other than saying it's pretty much Auckland, New Zealand.
But it is.
I mean,
but
Auckland's a big place. That's like saying,
I know. I understand.
City Creek Mall is in Salt Lake City.
It's probably a lot worse than that, actually.
Yeah.
It's probably like saying it's in Salt Lake County.
Right.
It's pretty bad.
So, we lost our...
Look, I apologize for the crash.
No, that's okay.
But I did kiss the water once.
Right.
And I was feeling that approach, but what's really getting me is the difference between the rudder and the wing.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a different...
It's a balance.
That's
right?
a different...
Because one tilts your tail and point your nose in a different direction.
Yeah.
One changes the attitude of the plane, and so
Yes.
it's kind of a combination.
Yes.
And then also your thrust, when your thrust is up, your nose pulls up. When your thrust is down, your nose comes down. So it's a combination of all your trim, your thrust, and your rudder, and it's a balancing act.
No, it is. And
it's a love letter to gravity.
And I'm I'm playing it like Grand Theft Auto, but got somewhere.
You did get somewhere.
Considering that was like an hour and a half's worth of flight time.
What was the actual phrase? This game doesn't deserve me? No, what was it?
No, what was it? It was oh man, I'll have to go and play back. Disadvantage. The games. It was like the game's at a disadvantage because I'm playing it.
That game is at a major disadvantage.
Immediately tipped the play.
Let me tell you what's going to happen as soon as you walk out that door. I'm going to go lay in my bed and watch that.
Oh, I'm going to watch
immediately.
That too.
Immediately.
We call that a clip. That needs to be clipped.
A sound bite.
That needs to be clipped.
Okay, so we lost. For having lost power, our beacons not working, having to deal with stuttering of the mechanical systems. Also losing our sound, our audio, no audio clues. We're flying blind. You know what? I think we had a wonderful, wonderful taxi time.
Oh, yeah.
And so with that said, would like to ask all of you, in the kindness of your hearts, to don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see more of what you just saw with... Oh, wait, whoa. Before we end, we have a title to give you.
Oh, yeah. I think... And is it limited to number of characters, or is it just my name?
No, we're not typing this anywhere. I'm just going to call it. That's what that's your honorary. Right. I'll give you an idea. Justin's called the grandfather of HeadTrip Air.
See, it's got to be like, I mean, the Grand Theft Auto theme's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how.
I don't have any references. I've never played it, so I don't know.
Well, it doesn't have to be to the game. Just like
what if we called you the
Fast and Furious,
or the Disadvantage?
Yeah, I know that was pretty good. Oh man, it's like the commander of the but. It's got to have a ring to it. It's got to have a ring.
It does.
It's got to have that ring.
Right.
That's the whole problem that we're dealing with here. Let's see.
The commander.
I mean, that's not bad.
That's not bad. The commander's not bad.
The commander's pretty funny.
If I'll be honest, if I were having to take a title, first of all, I don't even know if I had a title, but if I were to take a title, the commander would probably be on my short list.
The real question is am I worthy to be the commander?
Oh, you're worthy. you're beyond worthy to be the commander.
All right, I graciously accept and agree with the title, the commander.
I love it. So you've now witnessed the birth of the commander on HeadTrip Air. He's completed his taxi time trainings, and he's getting ready to move on to
taxi time at the Shire.
Yes, and just more adventures in New Zealand. Apparently, this is where he feels at home. He has family here, not by blood, but by spirit, right?
I do.
And so we will commence shortly. Why don't you, Aaron, hop on the calendar, book another flight in the cockpit soon?
I will.
And we will commence the journey, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, this has been a fantastic time. Thank you for having me.
It sure has.
This rig's incredible.
It's fun. I think eventually when I find enough outlets to get multiple ginger ales, we'll have a taste test. We were going to do that the other night, but I only had 2 ginger ales.
This bit back though.
Yeah.
I mean, this one was delivering.
It was Reed's Extra. We are not sponsored by Reed's yet, but if we get a shipment in the mail of a case of Reed's, we won't complain.
All we got to do is mention them. Get that Instagram started. HeadTrip Air.
the commander will help me with my marketing efforts, because my marketing efforts up to this point have been zero.
Honestly, this is
let's just see.
a special thing.
Let's just see how many people have joined us in the fun bus. Well, that's zero. Let's see how many people have joined us on our live stream on YouTube. Well, that's zero too. So we'll get that to change over time. See how many people are up for watching paint dry on a wall for 3.75 hours, and with that said, I think we'll sign off. Any last words, Commander?
I will see you next time. The commander will be back.
Commander and the captain signing off.